Hey guys, it's Wardell here, and this is the first of my 4-part series on how to use the operator in Valorant. Two. So in this video, I'll be covering the most fundamental things that you need to learn about the op and how to be efficient with it. Really, anybody can learn it, anybody can pick it up, so if you're not really a sniper, you can learn to be one. So you guys been asking me on how to hit the easy shots, and it's pretty simple really. You don't want to shoot too fast and you don't want to shoot too slow. Shooting too fast, you'll end up missing the person because they could either wide swing you or they can either jiggle you. You shoot too slow, then it gives the opponents enough time to headshot you or spray you down. I see a lot of people, they shoot too fast, they see the first thing on the screen and they click. You need to be able to see if it's going to be a jiggle peek or like a wide swing, and you need to react off that. I think the easy shots is also about crosshair placement, and crosshair placement is basically when the enemy goes into your crosshair and then you have to react and shoot. So it's pretty simple if you're just waiting and pointing and shooting. So instead of doing all the flick action, which is pretty difficult, I'm gonna explain on how to recover after a missed shot. So let's say you're holding an angle and the enemy's wide swings or jiggles past your angle. So you don't want to stay in the open because you're gonna be cocking your gun. So you gotta hide behind the cover. And you try not to panic, and you just try to take the angles meticulously and see if the guy's gonna jiggle peek you or wide swing you, and then you would take it easy and then shoot whenever you see the enemy in your crosshair. So whenever I miss a shot like that, I tend to fall back on an angle and hold tighter because the enemy will take that space while you're not shooting at them and try to get it ahead of you. Oh, tarnation. What? Okay, how to flick. So basically flicking is, let's say you have your crosshair placement on this angle and the enemy shows up on your left, then you'd have to quickly react and then flick to your left and hit the shot. So basically your mouse sensitivity, if it's too high or too low, you have to find a sensitivity that's perfect for you, so you can get used to it and have the perfect muscle memory as to when you want to flick right. So if it's too slow, then you'll be too slow to flick. If it's too fast, then you tend to over flick. I usually practice the flicks before I go into a game. I would warm up and flick left 5 times, flick left 5 times, flick right 5 times, you know what I mean? Flick down 5 times, you know, just to get the muscle memory down. So what do you buy on a pistol round and the round after? So basically on the pistol round, I would buy a ghost and the rest abilities. But if you don't get a kill on the pistol round, then you won't be able to get an op on the 3rd round. You have to have 2100 to have just enough to get an op. On the round after, if you win it, if I win the round, I usually get a marshal, I get half armor, I get like a little abilities. I try to like save as much as I can for the next round so I can get an op and more abilities. If you lose the round, I just do a hard save. I just keep a classic pistol on me, and that's pretty much it. So when saving, you want to have around 5.5 to 6,000 credits. You don't want to be like buying sheriffs or like, you know, buckies or like judges, because you need to save that money for the next round. You need to get your full armor, you need to get all your abilities, you need to get the op. So it's really expensive. I don't recommend, you know, buying any like pistols or like whatever when you're saving, because it'll just affect your next round. The buy menu, if you open up the buy menu, it'll show you up how many credits you'll have for the next round, so you can just base off what you buy right there. Whatever secondary you're comfortable with, you can go with the classic for the jump shot potential. You can go with the shorty if you're trying to get into close range battles. You can get the frenzy, the ghost, the sheriff. Any pistol is fine, but it's just on you on what you like and how you use it. For me, I like to use the ghost, the sheriff, and the frenzy. I think the frenzy is really underpowered right now. Okay, so good angles versus bad angles are basically angles that you could take a shot and fall back and get away and not die, or like angles that are non-pre-fireable. So if you're holding an angle like this is a good angle. Okay, this is a good angle. You can take a shot, you can get away. You can get away easily. You'll know if it's a good angle or not through trial and error. You'll see how many times you die on the certain angle and see how many times you get kills on the certain angle. So it's basically up to you guys on how you want to play with the operator. For bad angles, I'd say a bad angle is basically when maybe you're in the open, or you're in like a pre-fireable spot where the enemy can just easily put their crosshair and then just like crosshair placement on you and one tap you. Bad angle is also like if you can take a shot and then their team has an opportunity to trade kill you. So basically you'd shoot and then their teammates would follow right behind them and then shoot you back. So basically standing in the open is not very good because you don't have any room to shoot and get away. So you wouldn't want to stand in the open too much. How to deal with operas. So a couple ways is jiggle peeking. So let's say an opera is posted on this line right here. So you'd want to jiggle and just show your shoulder. You don't want to show all of your body. So you got to take it easy when you jiggle. So you jiggle like this. You just use your AD. You just jiggle it out. See if the opera is there. And usually operas, they'll just basically see a shoulder like this. They'll see a shoulder and then they'll shoot because they think you're in your crosshair. What else could you do? You can do a jump jiggle. I've seen people do jump jiggles like this. They jump across the angle to make the opera shoot. So you just got to get comfortable with your movement. You know, you can do the jumping practice outside of the range right there to practice your movement. You also can use abilities. So basically you would smoke off angles. You know, let's say you could use jet smokes. You can smoke off the angle so you could like cross, or you know, make sure he doesn't get an easy shot on you. Do a lot of stuff. You can do Phoenix flashes. Let's see, he's posted on that angle right there. You just flash it and then you swing across, and you'd wait a little bit. You'd wait a little bit after the flash because he's gonna shoot when blind. So you wait a little bit, see if he shoots, and then you can cross, or like you can peek the angle like this. Or you can get your teammate to flash for you if you're like playing Jet or Sova or Sage or whatever character that doesn't have a flash. So those are plentiful of ways to deal with an opper. Let me handle the light work. Let me handle that f***ing light work.
You're dead.
Last player standing. Three. One enemy remaining.
Thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video, and I'll be going over more in-depth detail of the operator. So these tips that I've given you guys, it takes a lot of practice. So don't be discouraged at the first time of using the operator. Keep on going, keep on working hard, and I'll see you guys in the next video.